What's this? Dark Souls 3? Stream? I don't think so. I don't think it's real. Is it real? Oh my god, it's real. Well, I guess we should start playing then, huh? Got about 30 minutes to play. Whew. Let's make the most of it, huh? I just realized I used the red eye orb instead of using dust. My goodness. Dragon form person. Ah, fuck. I just didn't press roll on that, like, second R1 that he did before I started panicking. Oh. Terrible first invasion. Hello, Tampa. Let's see if I can get him again. I doubt it, but... warm up. Wizardry. Master of some sort? Lothric Knight Sword, Fairy Shield. Well played. Those are some sick parries, that's for sure. The clutch block I got with the axe, I'm very surprised it didn't stagger me into a second block to guard break. Yeah, that absolutely gave me the win there, the offhand axe block. Let me stay in close, and then had enough stamina to do the 2R1s. Ooh. You are. Is a great sword. I have more reach than you do. GG. Ugh. Yeah, 2 weapons that are excellent for just catching fat rolls. Bad luck for that guy. Yeah, the first R1, the second R1 just instantly after on the halberd are timed perfectly to catch that guy. And that is why we do not fat. Nameless King. Is this going to be Urbane Capital Nameless King? I'm gonna guess that it is. I think that's actually the only area that's called Nameless King. Now that I think about it. Ooh, double launch. That was pretty sick. That was very nice. That definitely makes up for the first invasion. Everyone in this game either dies in 5 seconds or makes you want to commit die. Yeah, I think that's probably true. I mean, friends of mine that play the game obviously do not conform to that category, for the most part. But, yeah, usually randoms that you encounter do fall into those 2 categories. Indeed. How's it going, Tamba? Things been going well for you? I hope so. Full drink for Crombulus. Oh, interesting area. Okay. Right. They've cleared out all of the tired. But yeah, speaking of, like, you've been doing well? Excellent. Hey, Para. Glad to see you are well as well. At least well enough to tune into the stream. Okay, that is a blue being summoned. Probably go for it once. Nothing. Useless bomb. That'll bait. Okay. Is my presence pun welcome? Oh, not at all. Oh, you mean... You're a bit infamous, Tamba. I don't mind you being here. But... your method of creating puns is... unusual, shall we say. Unorthodox, even. GG's. Thank you, Dr. MemeD302. I know that was you. You silly boy. I don't think you've even gotten this far in Dark Souls 3, unless you've been playing without my knowledge. Have a feeling. Yep. Oh, double again. Ooh, ooh, it's sick. It's sick again. Oh, second double launch of the day. God damn, I love the bastard sword. Oh, yeah, anyway. Getting back to what I wanted to talk about because of your comment about the everyone dies in 5 seconds or makes you want to commit die. Yeah, sometimes I will... how do you do that little damage with an ultra? I don't know. Couldn't wield it, perhaps? Though the stats to wield a Store Greatsword aren't particularly high. Could have been uninfused. I don't know. Ooh, okay. This is bright-fingered world. Where am I invading? What is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? Yep, I knew it. Yeah, this is a fake world. These people were summoned, both of them. Well, I knew the red was. Didn't know about the other. Are they still fighting? I think so. Yeah, they were just faking it. This is essentially a 4-man. Both of the Dark Spirits are summoned, other than me. That guy is just laggy enough that it's fucking impossible to do anything. Yeah, that was the inevitable conclusion. I don't know if they were doing a fight club or if it was just like an invader trap. I'm guessing it's an invader trap. Is that a... Yes, that was dude using in order. I actually don't remember what his first one was, but he was using Astora, he was using Hume, he was using Twin Axes, and then the witch with the rapier and gorilla punching it. Little pun fair. See. This is why I don't mind, Tamba, that you do this, because sometimes it just works. It just works. It's like Skyrim that way. It's full of like holes and things that shouldn't be happening. And sometimes it has a magic moment, you know? I've killed myself to reset the invasion because that one wasn't going to go through, in case you're familiar with that. What's happening there? But anyway, getting back to what I have wanted to talk about, when you mentioned the dichotomy of like things are really, really easy or they're awful and you hate them. So sometimes when I'm bored, like really bored, and it's kind of like late at night, I will go to Twitch and just browse the Dark Souls 3 streams, and I will see if there are any people that are invadable, that are just, you know, playing the game. And I'll try to snipe them. Not like a, haha, I'm better than you, I'm gonna own you snipe, just like a, you know, spice up their playthrough snipe. And then I'll go into their chat afterward and I'll talk to them and be like, hey, GG's, you know, like give them like some pointers or something. Not like smug pointers, just like, hey, this is like, you know, if you made a mistake, like this is something you could have done, etc., etc. And I, you know, usually those interactions are pretty good. But a couple days ago, I did that, and I invaded somebody. Oh, hello. Oh. Yeah, you can parry that, by the way. See ya.
The number you have reached is not in service. This is a recording.
He's just gonna go back to the bonfire. Come on. Ah, there it is. Invading in 2021, Keck W. Hell yeah. Build is wrong, by the way. It is the Mercenary, which is an SL60 +7 character. Kind of pirated out for a little while. Oh. But yeah, so I invaded a host, and it was on my SL 133 quality build called Squire Bernard. Gotta bring Paper Mage around for some phone dates. If you want to try, I'm actually gonna be done pretty quick here. This is, as it says in the title, a short stream, so I'm not gonna be going for too much longer. But you can try if you like, but I've got like 2 more invasions that I will do, I think. He waited it out. It was the appropriate thing to do. Alright. No real reason for you to boot up the game then. Why would you boot up Dark Souls 3 in 2021 anyway? I mean, honestly. So, as I was saying, invaded this person, SL133 quality build. They were on, like, New Game Plus 5. So they had experience, right? And they were 160 something, which I didn't care about. They had a Phantom. He was over leveled, but not particularly good. And I was hard swapping weapons, which they didn't understand. The host was like, "Wow, they've swapped from Black Knight. They have enough like weight to use the Black Knight Great Axe and like all these other weapons. They must be cheating, obviously." And they were getting angrier and angrier because they were so convinced I was cheating. And I was like, "Oh, wow, this is interesting," but you know, just doing my stuff. Killed the Phantom. You know, just going at it with the host. The host was backing off constantly. Was, you know, turn and burning a little bit. So I was having a bit of trouble, which was not helped by the fact that I was just using enormous slow weapons. And I eventually hear the host go, "You know, they must be cheating unless they're swapping weapons on the fly." You know, I actually bring up a good point there. But, you know, they don't talk about that again during the rest of the invasion. They're super salty. I kill them. I'm like, wow, they're salty about it. But I go in the chat and I'm like, you know, GG, you almost had me. And yeah, just to clarify, I was hard swapping weapons. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. That's super embarrassing, GG. Yeah, I thought you might be, but I just like hadn't really considered it. Is the Phantom AFK? Okay, so I'm gonna capitalize on that. Alright. Got him down. In. Yep. Well, that one coming. Ah, back swing. GG's. GG's. So yeah, the streamer was like apologetic and was like, you know, everybody was happy. Like they were like, "Welcome to the stream. You know, hope you enjoy." I gave them a follow. They were happy about that, and we were just, you know, chatting a little bit, talking about the game. And so then I leave after a little while. But before I leave the stream for a couple hours, another person enters the chat. So far these interactions with the streamer have been great. You know, pretty good all around. And another person enters the chat, and this person is like trying to like what are you doing? It's trying to like impress the streamer by giving them like unknown knowledge about the game. So like they tell them about the Rosario respec glitch, and they're like, "Yeah, you can respec for free." This host is very obviously a PvE host and is level 163. They have 40 in all damage stats. So respecking doesn't matter to them, you know. Oh, I'm dead. Not quite dead. And so I'm like, you know, oh, well, this is whatever. And then they're like, "So did you know you can like cast spells you don't have the stats to cast?" I'm like, where this is going? The person's trying to teach the streamer how to bow glitch. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm out for a while. I gotta go anyway. So I leave. And I'm dead. Well, I'm not dead because I was backstabbed. I don't get stun locked. There it is. So I leave for a couple hours. I come back. This person's now a phantom for this host. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, whatever. I'm gonna try to invade again. So I do. I do invade. And the phantom is using Bow Glitch to buff Hazelpick with Crystal Magic Weapon. I see this, they do it in front of me, I point down, I dual charm them, they panic and go to, they panic and they go to recast it, and I break their tears, and I'm pursuing them, but I fumble to swap to throwing knives, so they heal, and I die, eventually, because I get 2v1'd when I'm being too greedy. And so I'm like, in the chat, I'm like, yo, the streamer, I don't know if you care, but one of your phantoms is exploiting. They're buffing an unbuffable weapon. They're like, oh, I don't know about that, you know, whatever. And the phantom, who's in the chat, goes into full damage control mode and is like, it's, you know, like, it's more balanced than you think. You know, like, when you cast these spells that you can't do usually, that they're cast at a spell buff of 0, plus Hazel, you know, the weapon is garbage, so this is just bringing it up to, like, normal tier. So, first of all, incorrect. When you cast that spell, when you cast a spell with an appropriate catalyst, it does not cast with 0 spell buff. Second of all, Hazelpick is not a garbage weapon. And buffing it with Crystal Magic Weapon means you get the improved magic damage, which is majority of the damage of the weapon. So, yeah, that's... I don't know how I didn't get that parry, but that's whatever. I'll take it. So this person is wrong on, like, every front about what they're talking about. So I just basically disregard them because they obviously have no clue what they're talking about. And I invade again, and I kill them in archives. I kill them in the Grand Archives. I spawn in the sort of, like, upper area where the Lone Scholar is, up on the balcony above the, like, bookshelves. And I can't get to where they are because they're with the gargoyles right now. Dumbass. So I can't get to them to just attack them straight on. So I have to wait for them. There it is. And so I am waiting for them, and this phantom, the one who's bow glitching, gets in first. I kill them really quickly because they aren't expecting me. And so the first thing they say in the chat afterwards is, "That was a really cheap kill." So far I've been, you know, pretty calm about all this, and that just breaks me. I'm like, nah, because just before I had invaded them, the invader before me, oh, you're dead. The invader before me had been, hadn't spawned right in front of them, you know, when they were at the beginning of archives. So this person in the chat tells the host, yeah, I'm not going in there with all the mobs alive, let's wait out here for them. As the 3 of them, which is fine, right? Like, that's whatever, that's something that is, like, valid. But then, after doing that, turn around and say, in chat, after I kill this person, just normally, you know, I don't bow glitch, I don't perform any glitches, I don't exploit at all, I just kill them totally normally, to turn around and say, that's a super cheap kill. The hypocrisy of that just gets to me, and I'm like, alright, I can't just be silent about this. So I say, in response, you know, to the super cheap kill, and so waiting as a 3-person gank just to mob. Oh, this person is beating one amount of levels, which means they are probably using cinders. You know, so waiting for them as 3 people isn't cheap either. And the response, like, this person has to this is fucking glorious. They're like, yo, they're like, yeah. They say, yeah, cinders, both of them. So this person says, you know, Aurora, I'm not gonna talk to you for a while. You're, you know, I gotta go away for a bit because I'm getting heated. Because I'm like, so, oh, nice. Uses cinders in multiplayer, gets owned, disconnects. Pretty sick. So I'm like, it's kind of weird how you're of 2 minds about this, you know? It's the kind of a strange little thing that's going on here. They're like, you know, Aurora, I think I don't want to get into it. You're making me upset. I'm gonna just not be in the chat for a little bit. So I'm laughing my ass off at just the absolute hypocrisy of this person. And the streamer is like confused and is like, or, you know, people are gonna play the way they want to, like thinking I'm talking about them. And like, I just am like, okay, you know what? This is just stupid. I tried to clear it up, but you know, what was a great, you know, fun little interaction that I had with a just PvE host turned into just absolute garbage because this one asshole came into the stream and bow glitched and was like, bow glitch is fine, but the way you killed me is not. And I just was like, all right, you know, this is just Dark Souls 3 in 2020, right? It's either people who have no idea what they're doing or assholes who have no idea what they're doing, but think they know what they're doing because they watched like a video that G9 made. So, yeah, that was fun. Anyway, sorry for rant, but shit sucked. Anyway, I don't think that this host has gotten to this area quite yet. I think this is basically the spawn that I had during that invasion. I was spawned here, they were up out there. I couldn't get to them. So, let's see if we can catch this guy. Yeah. I mean, it was incredibly creative with their name. Overlord 114514, thank you for the follow. And Azure Evening, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are having a lovely evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. I think I could beat you with an SL20 though. Alright, Tamba. That's some fighting words, but I'm sure you could. They haven't been aggroed. You haven't moved. And which character would I be using? This one, the SL60? It's very well spec'd. I'm sure it is. Must have gone back down. Probably went to the bonfire, actually. Think I could beat him with an SL802. Any character, you say? Well, Tamba, here's what I propose. Oh, there's the host. After this invasion, I will fight you 1v1. I Wall of Lothric. What? Okay, elevator's desynced. Password will be slug. You're gonna have to tell me what your character name is. All lowercase, by the way, SLUG. I will pick up your sign, unless you don't have one. Come on, friend. We got some fighting to do. Please don't go matter. He was almost beat Lupine with it, and he was 120. I'm sure. Hey. Hits. Ah. Bastard Sword, very fun, but also very short. This is not a duel. When will you learn? Your actions have consequences. See you later, bud. Tested out a bunch of Minecraft shaders and took screenshots for comparison. I will be DMing you shortly. Nice. Look forward to it. So yeah, this is going to be my last fight here versus Tamba. So Tamba, you're going to have to tell me whether I'm going to need to pick up your sign or you're going to pick up mine. That's not the right bonfire. I saw high wall and just went to it. Oh, fuck. Give me a second, Tamba says. I will give you exactly 1 second. 1. Alright, where are you? Maybe invade one more time? Hey, Twisted. How's it going? Haven't seen you in quite a long time. One more invasion? Okay, one more. I really have to make a call after this. Gonna speedrun over to High Wall and stomp over in dust. You living how you living? You know, things are alright. With current world event, things could be better. But, you know. Alright, 2 people. Dylan Elias and Cell. Just for that, we get the Hornet Ring. Okay, we've been through here. I've seen you play something on Steam pretty regularly, but I forget what it is. Yeah, I also see Twisted playing stuff on Steam. But that knowledge is not committed to my memory. Okay, interesting. Oh, hello there, friend. Yep. Yep. Okay, well, invasion over. FF14 or GTA 5? Final Fantasy the 14th. Ah, yeah, some of my friends really like that game. I personally am not really an MMO fan, so it doesn't appeal to me. I've played WoW. Played quite a bit of WoW, but not any time recently, not in the last couple of expansions. I wish FF14 were more multiplayer. It's an MMO. What do you mean? Joke about DS3 here. Insert hearty chuckle at your hilarious joke. I have a ton of friends who play it, but they each tell me the same thing, that I have to play a lot before I can do anything with anyone. Communism has arrived. Alright, Tamba, I'm here. I'm waiting. I'm ready. I'm ready and I'm waiting. Now, Aurora, where is my VIP? Red sign effect ID is 10, yeah? I don't know. Don't worry about it, Tampa. Just run through content with my friends to catch up. Alright, Tampa, seriously. You gotta tell me what's going on, because I gotta end the stream really quickly here. Like, real soon. I have an urgent call to make. Game is being booted up. Ugh. Eventually, chat, we will have our 1v1. The fight of the century. Tamba with their SL20 build versus my SL60, which is the lowest I've got on this account. Joellock 1420 says, I wish they make a game only on PvP multiplayer with the same fight mechanics and all stuff taken from DS3. Tell me your funniest emote, streamer man? What is my funniest emote? Probably this. Imagine praying to anything in Dark Souls 3. Imagine investing in faith. But if you mean, chat emote, well, there's that. Oh, we're just waiting for Tamba to be ready. DS3 with the OG poise. Absolutely not. No. Nope. No thank you. DS3 with just normal passive poise is an awful, terrible, horrible idea. No. Put it out of your mind. Get it out of here. DS3's poise system is not perfect, but it is better for this game than the DS1 poise system would have been. Also, to answer your question earlier about me thinking about playing other games, Tamba, I mean, I've thought about it, but just nothing has really come to mind. As for DS1, no, I have no interest in streaming DS1. Passive poise just makes the game an R1 fest. The only reason DS1 isn't is because backstabs is king. Yeah. Basically. DS1 has less toxic PvP, or DS1 has less toxic PvP than DS1. I guess it depends on which version of DS1 you're playing. DS3, yes. DS3 does have, I think, overall less toxic PvP than DS1. Have you tried the new Demon's Soul? I don't have a PS5, so I cannot play Demon's Souls, much as I would love to. So, that is physically impossible for me to do. I'm placing my sign? Okay. Me neither? Yeah. I'm with you there. Solidarity. No PS5. I'm just hoping that they do eventually actually release it on PC. So, PS5 not secured, Pepe hands. Alright, so keep in mind, password is slug, for all lowercase, S-L-U-G. This is not going to do me anything. I'll just swap to Leo Ring, I guess. Sure, I'll keep it on. Just not have a ring slot, I guess. How's it going, chat? How are things? You doing well? I'm doing okay. I'm just waiting for a sign. Just waiting patiently. Not really. I'm being pretty impatient right now. Eventually it will appear. Okay, Tamba, just to be clear, you're playing on an unbanned account with the password slug, S-L-U-G. In fact, I will turn matchmaking for cross-region on just to be absolutely certain. Feels like Super Monkey Ball music. This is some old but gold classic drum and bass. I know that, like, sort of, drum and bass has been kind of like a high-tempo, high-energy, like, go-to, like, kind of genre for racing games, or, like, high-energy, or, like, kind of, like, Super Monkey Ball-esque games where the vibe is, like, vibe's good, stuff like that. If you want to create an adrenaline moment. Not seeing a sign, Tamba. I am not seeing a sign. Alright, Tamba, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to place my sign up here next to the door. I can't do that. Well, right here. So, you pick it up, you pick it up. Remember, you have to get rid of your sign before you can pick this one up. So, password is slug, S-L-U-G, all lowercase. I will repeat that one more time if necessary. Being summoned to another world. I guess we'll see if it's Tamba or not. Since I'm going to be summoned, I'll put the Untrue Dark Ring on. Tempter. I believe that is Tamba, yeah. Oh, I remember this being a password that you were using. I don't remember seeing this build, but I remember you using this as a password. Alright, Tamba, let's see your character. And now I understand. Alright, fight me. I'm not gonna let you buff. Okay, Tamba. Like, I get it. Okay. I understand. Like, yes, this is an SL20 build, but you are also using, I assume, raw Dragon Slayer axe buffed with lightning. So, yeah. There's little doubt in my mind that you could have won with this build, especially given the armor you're wearing. I don't mean to, like, put a damper on the hype here, but, like, this is seriously, like, Dark Souls 3 easy mode for you. I'll do it too. You think I won't? You think I won't? Bamboozled. GG's, Tamba. GG's. Yeah, the raw Dragon Slayer axe is really gonna not infused. Wow. I guess, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, it would have dealt. It did less damage than I thought it was gonna do. So yeah, if it was raw, it would have done more. GG. That is exactly the build that people complain about on Reddit when they're new at the game and they get invaded at high wall. Alright. Thanks for coming, everybody. I had a good time. I hope you did too. But all good things must end, and sadly, that includes this stream. So thank you for being here with me for this short stream. Who else is streaming? Excuse me, let me look. No. No. Oh, Nino's streaming. We'll send you over to Nino. Okay, so say hello to Nino the Human for me. Have a good 3 months. I sure will. I hope you do too. I'll see you all in June. Alright. Say hi to Nino for me. Give him my best. Love you all. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.